Actually, nung pumasok ako sa poetry scene, I was, ay, Price. Oh, sige, musician. Um, Takbo. And then, when I started the spoken word scene, I came into the scene na marami exclusivities.
Exclusivities?
Yeah.
You mean?
Grupo. Mga grupo-grupo.
Okay.
There's a certain air of like, we're good, and you're not part of it. You're just young. You should be on the side. You should perform at 2 a.m. And I did perform at 2 a.m. by the way.
Or earliest?
Yeah, yung parating pa rin yung mga tao 6 p.m., mga ganun. And I just felt like it was putting me down a lot. And a lot of like the younger artists. So, I stood up against that. And one of the senior poets said that, if artists are not strong, if poets are not strong enough to be in this scene, then, Price, yung bag mo, medyo naharangan yung camera. Naka-live. Joke. Ano naman naka-live? May video. Hello pa. If poets are not strong enough to be in this scene, then they do not deserve to be in this scene. I was like, babies cannot fight in wars. It grows with time. You have to guide them to be able to fight and to rally and to be the poets that you guys have become.
They have to put in the numbers as well.
Yeah. Legends are not born at birth.
They're made.
It's made and built through time. Ano paglabas ng bata, tumutula na yung bata? No. Yung baby? No. Paglabas ng bata, parang si Mozart na, gano'n? No. You learn. You grow. So, there was a lot of like that in the scene. And I said, I will make it indifferent. I will make them indifferent. I will make them irrelevant. So I did not go against them. I went above it. And people were saying a lot of things about Alab and about me. Na parang, ba't ang dami yung events? I mean, you're still young. Like, learn from us first type of thing. Masyado daw mapusok ang mga artists. And parang ang dami daw art forms. We need to focus on just one. Parang wag daw maging jack of all trades, master of none. Here's the thing. We're jack of all trades, master of some.
Master of some.
Love that. So, and we've been so. If people say that it's impossible, then we say, really? Let's do it. Then if it is indeed impossible, then it is. But as long as we have not tried it, and it didn't work, then it is possible. So, yeah, and we have broken so many myths in the past almost 2 years. And it has made the collective, my art form, as a person, as an artist, stronger than ever. I have to say also that I did fall 3 times. I fell into this thinking that, alam mo yung tumutula ka tapos hindi mo na siya mahal. Tumutula ka na lang dahil kaya mong tumula. Dahil mahusay ka nang tumula.
Mahusay ka na.
You know, and I reached that point early on, and I'm so happy. I was trained by Cookie Tuason, the mother of modern spoken word in the Philippines. I was blessed. Kasi natutuhan niya ako. And so I grew faster. Apart from the fact that I was also pushing my limits. So, dumating yung point na yung pag pumunta ako ng events, nagsastop yung event, tapos tumatayo sila just to like, kamayan ako and all that. I loved it. And I'm honest when I say that. I love it when people appreciate me. I love it when they stop events just to greet me.
Silakan, dito silakan.
It feels good. It does. I mean, I will not be hypocritical and saying, no, I don't care about that. That's bullshit. You know?
It has an effect.
Yeah. And what? Hindi mo gustong pinupuri ka? Come on. Let's not be liars here. You know? And there came a point that I love it too much. Na ganun, tumutulan na lang ako. Dahil kaya ko. It's just like, blah, 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 blah. Crowd applauds. And okay, done. Next. It was like that. There was no passion anymore. Like my heart was beating, but it was beating for death. You know, and I had to, quote unquote, like kill myself on stage. Inatake ko yung crowd. That's a no-no for any performing artists. Yung sinabi ko na, papalakpak kayo dahil sinabi ko. Dahil nagtanghalang isang artista, madlalang kayo. Wala kayong magagawa. Nagbayad kayo, di ba? Kaya kahit basurang ipakain ko sa inyo, papalakpak at papalakpak kayo. Kasi wala kayong alam.
Putang ina.
And, you know what? They clapped! At the end, I was just like, fuck you guys. Seriously? So I ran outside, I cried. I was like, so this is it? Yeah. Hindi ako tumula for like 3 weeks. I just, like my arm, dude, Sky, Ace.
Brother.
Ace?
Ace, sir.
Ace.
Sky, nice to meet you, sir.
And I just felt like I was numb. And then, tumula ako para sa bayan. It's my activation. Theme. Pag tumula ako para sa bayan, nabubuhayan ako palagi. So, it's my first love. I love this country very much. And yeah, nabuhay ulit ako, and then I rose again. And I got,
But this time with a sense of purpose na.
yes.
Uh,
And it was, like I knew more about who I am and what I want to do and where I want to go. Tapos, I fell in love with certain things like the family. I got so blinded by it. I got stabbed a lot of times.
stabbed, literally stabbed.
No, not literally. My art got stabbed a lot. This family has gotten stabbed a lot. And yeah, the
From
most
the back.
Huh?
You mean stabbed from the back?
Back, side, front. So all sides. And last January was the toughest one. It was because it came from the inside. It was. I mean, it was heartbreaking for me.
And when you say stabbing, like people are telling negative stories or
Yeah,
negative comments
and
behind
no, they were inciting people to leave the collective, saying bad things about me, and telling other productions and collectives bad things about me.
So there's parang magkakakilala lang din yung mga collectives sa mga
Yeah, but it's a huge thing. Especially the Alab touches the poetry scene, the theater scene, the music scene, the visual art scene. So those are, I mean, those are universes, but still. And the head of the collectives contacted me. The prods contacted me, like, hey, what is this we're hearing? And I explained. I gave them my evidences that it's not true, and they're like, oh shit, I mean, my lawyers wanted me to sue.
Sir,
My lawyers wanted to sue.
sue you?
No, they wanted me to sue.
Sue
My lawyers
people,
wanted me to sue.
other people.
Yes.
Why?
Fellow artists. That's libel.
Libel me like saying something behind your back and then magkakaroon ng negative.
That's libel, cyber libel, and I could file emotional damages. I could file for so many things. I thought about it. There is courage and bravery in saying no.
Na parang sa mga impulses mo.
Yeah. Just like I wanted to at one point. Like I was like,
Out of anger. Or
huh?
anger.
Yeah, because like my family was attacked, and I was attacked also. So, but then again, like I had to think about it. If I do this, if I sue these people and make it public and all that, I will just damage the scene. I'll just damage art, and it will not do anything. I mean, the bad will outweigh the good. I mean, for what? To protect me? But truth protects me already. So why would I need to do anything more? And then I just told myself, okay, I'll let this slide. Let this go. But if it happens again, I will. Especially I'm no longer Datu of Alam. Datu means king. It's king of Alam. An absolute power in Alam. And
How can
thankfully,
you be how can you be a datu?
Datus are not, I mean, kings are not elected.
Okay. So people
Claim. So somebody has to claim it. And I
King
did.
of the North.
Yeah, something like that.
We
And
declare you.
because when I became the lead of Alab, became the Datu, I became the leader of Alab. Then I changed the entire system. So what I did was I copied the the Kingdom of Maynilad system, the Datu, the Atubang, the Sandig Council, structure of Old Tondo, so each art form has their own Atubang or Prime Minister. Each of them has their own Council of Sandig. And yeah. And now, Alab has 400 artists
400?
from different art forms from all over the world. Some Filipinos kasi went. Like one of our artists is in New York and Broadway pursuing his dream. So he got into AMDA, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm into sustainability of artists. Naman nasabi na kailangan pag artista ka mamatay kang gutom. I'm changing that. So, parang sinasabi ko sa mga venues, kaya mo ng artista, di ba? Then you have to give us the respect that we deserve. If you have money, then pay up. If you don't have money, then give us food. Man lang. Wala kang pera. Kung may pera ka, bayad ka. I've turned down many events in malls and companies. I'm gonna parang, dude, no. You have money to pay. We're not some toy that you just use. No. And the thing is, like, our love for the arts, it's being abused by some people, and we need to put a stop to that. It's not like we find our value in the payment or the benefit we get from it of performing our art. No, we find our value in the respect You know, so it goes both ways. You know, if you want to be respected, then you need to respect too.
Right.
You know, so I spoke at the World Speech Day, Makati. Spoke about that, about sustainability in the arts. It's about creating as many um, diverse platforms for artists. This is one.
Mm.
It's more relaxed, more chill. Some artists are not ready for the big stage yet.
Right, right.
So we
You
give
have to
them,
give them like a
something
smaller,
nice.
right, right.
you know, so if you give them tambayan, they're not ready, God, they're going to like die. You know, I mean, even like seasoned artists, when they perform tambayan, they have a tough time.
Mm.
Because people there don't go to watch you.
Right, right. Medyo tough yung crowd. Like they're gonna leave if they're bored.
But they will
In
not.
front of you, like they're
Exactly,
gonna
diba? Like for me, that's their choice. It's not disrespecting us.
stand.
It's their choice
Right.
to leave. But it's their choice not to. May iba kasi yung bastos, and I attack them on stage using my art.
Oh, nice.
I do. Like, kunwari, meron may isa na sumigaw na, hindi ba kayo matapos? Bitch, wait lang ha. Ganun. So, on stage, I used poetry. I did not mention her. But I correlated their personas to the poem that I made, impromptu. And then, and last time sobrang napahiya, everything. And I'm like, dude, no, don't me. You know, so I'm very brutal that way. Not as lenient
Mm.
as other artists. Especially if disrespect is on the plate.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, now when I performed in Hong Kong last year, I made a promise. I made a statement. I said that the era of Filipinos being scared we're good enough for the world stage is over. So you better watch out, because we're coming.
We're coming. Nice.
So, last May 30, I went to Singapore. I fulfilled that promise by setting up the first ever branch of any art collective outside their home country. I put up the one in Singapore. And then next month, I will put up the one in Hong Kong.
Nice.
And then let's see when I'm gonna put up one in Kuala Lumpur. We have offers ready to expand in India. I said, you have to wait. And it sounds a great opportunity, right? Like, oh my God, let's open India right away. India says like we should go, and I'm like, no, they have to wait because we have to nourish Singapore and Hong Kong first. Then we can go to India. So, yeah, I'm into that now. I want to open up the Southeast Asian region to have a free flowing of artists. So, all the venues of Alab here in the Philippines will be open for all Singapore and Hong Kong artists,
nice.
and and Singapore's and Hong Kong's venues as well. So we have two venues already in Singapore. One is just waiting for me. The other one, which I just need to like sign and all that. Then I'm looking into that. One of the lead poets of Singapore went to the Philippines. She's part of the Singapore branch. She went here and performed in Tambayan.
Oh, nice.
And that began like a series. And it began that of bridging the gaps, and when I was in Singapore and Hong Kong and Kuala Lumpur, I said that we will build shining bridges on top of the walls in the sea, because there are already walls. Just build bridges on top of it. It's not break the walls. It's too much of an energy waste. I mean, it's a waste of energy. Just build walls. Just build bridges. So that's what we're doing. And it's time that the Philippines lead. We've been so scared. Lee Kuan Yew once said that he felt sad for the Philippines. Yeah.
That's a president of Singapore, right?
Former and founder of modern Singapore. He said that we had first world creativity with third world mentality.